This is Michael Good from reapertrades.com with another daily trade recap on Monday, September 14th, 2009. What you see here is a daily chart of GVBP, which means something. I don't really even care what it means. Genova Biotherapeutics, a company that is going to cure cancer despite having only $35,000 in the bank and having purchased the patents it wants to develop for only $75,000. I'll link in the post to a very good research Tim Sykes did on this stock. I shorted this in response to Tim Sykes' Tim Alert right around 40 cents. It actually dropped from there. I could have covered with a $1,000 profit. Should have done that, but I wanted something bigger. So it's probably going to gap up a bit tomorrow, and then maybe we see the big fade tomorrow, maybe the next day. But you look here, the right side of the chart, in the afternoon, this big 20% drop and then recovery, that is indicative of the beginning of the end for a pumped stock. You'll often see that kind of price action, but it's probably going to go up again tomorrow. Hopefully it gaps up, then fades, goes red, and then we know that the end is near, but it could keep going a couple more days. But another thing to consider is the volume on it is huge. 60 million shares today. For some reason, Interactive Brokers is doubling the volume on all OTC stocks. So 60 million shares times about 40 cents, that's $24 million. Wait, is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. $24 million in worth of stock traded, which is huge for a pump and dump. It currently has a $130 million market cap. So there's only so much buying that a pump and dump that stock promoters can get. So eventually, and pretty soon, most likely, this will fade. Other interesting things today, that was the only thing I shorted. I'm down mark to market, 635 on that. And see here. Also, there's a good lesson, and if you're shorting something at IB at least that's hard to short, put in a short order and just let it work, even if they can't find shares. If you had done that after the first Tim alert, you could have gotten all these shares I got 3 minutes later. But I saw my little shortable indicator here go from dark green to light green, indicating that more than 1,000 shares became available again, and then I quickly short sold a bunch more. So that enabled me to build up a decent sized position. Other interesting things, VRMLQ, Vermilion, went up a bunch today, all at the beginning of the day and then faded. So if there were shares to short, they might be good tomorrow, but there's not going to be shares to short. Almost everything on my watch list faded today. They weren't really playable though. SSN just gapped down, so there would have been no, I wouldn't have ever tried trading that short or long. AMI, it dropped quickly in the morning, and I don't like trading things like that as they fall quickly in the morning. TIV it gapped down a bit, then it spiked, then it dropped, sort of like OPXA last week. So again, not an easy trader, so I stayed away from all of those. Big mover today, Zoom, up 200%. And people say, oh my gosh, that great news. Their subsidiary in China, Golden Lion, I think it is, had great results. Well, yeah, but if they had such great results, why didn't everybody buy it at 10 a.m.? What this is momentum traders buying a stock that's hot. That's why it moved all the way up to 13. And it has a very low float, so that's another indication that it can run. And because of that, there's not going to be any shares to short, but it will be a good short in a day or two once you have some sideways price action, maybe going red on the day, but there won't be any shares. So, but it'll be good to watch. It might be a decent long tomorrow in the morning. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.